Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is George and I review watches. Today we're taking a detailed look at a watch that seems to defy the usual price to quality ratio, the Addiesdive AD2030. The watch packs features that you normally expect from higher end models, definitely not a $40 watch. So grab your coffee, sit back and let's start unwrapping why this watch is making waves in the budget friendly segment. Currently, the Addiesdive hovers around $40, but with coupons and during sales you can find it for as low as $37 or $38, which is insane if you consider what you're getting for essentially the price of a cheap dinner out for two. Let's start with unboxing the Addiesdive. It is the usual hard case box that most AliExpress brands ship their watches in. The packaging, while simple, is thoughtful and the watch comes very well protected and pristine. Holding it for the first time, the watch feels more substantial than its price tag would suggest. The initial feel of the materials, the weight, it all speaks to a product that's been crafted with care, not just manufactured to a price point. The stainless steel case shines with a lustrous polish and the fixed bezel is very well crafted to give that higher end feel. And I've got to admit, it's this attention to detail that immediately sets the stage for a watch that aims to exceed expectations, especially for that low budget. Let's talk design and start with the dial, which I have to say, in my opinion, is the selling point of this watch. The texture is reminiscent of sand dunes, subtly playing with the light and shadow, creating a visual depth that's both simple and captivating. It comes in three colors. It's available in beige, white and a light blue, so there's plenty of choice and you can definitely pick one that speaks to you. If you want to play it more safe, go for the white one. If you want a more vibrant and summery look, opt for the light blue one, or if you want something more unique, get the beige brown one like I have here. Personally, I went for the sand beige version. It's just something about how it glows and plays with the sunlight that caught to me. Plus, I don't really have any other watch in a similar colorway and I think it goes with a lot of different outfits very well. The hands are Dauphin style, polished and perfectly proportioned to the dial, sweeping gracefully over the faceted and polished indices. The indices are double batons inspired by Grand Seiko and are finished to a respectable degree with nice facets and bevels. These elements combine to give the AD2030 a look that punches well above its weight class. The color palette chosen for this watch resonates with a sense of adventure and robust elegance, making it suitable for both casual and formal wear. You can easily dress it up or down depending on the occasion, but I would say that the watch overall is leaning more towards the dressier side of things. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is the Addiesdive logo. It's printed below the 12 o'clock marker, but it looks way too sporty and I'd say it's more suitable for a dive watch rather than a Gada or a dressier piece like we have here. After all, it's a diving mask with two spear guns, it screams diver's watch. That being said, I've noticed that they also offer a version with the text-only logo in cursive font, which I think fits this model a lot better. I will make sure to link that version down below in the description as well. Let's talk dimensions. Delving into the specifics, the Addiesdive measures 36.7mm in diameter, a lag-to-lag length of 45.2mm, and boasts a slim profile at just 10.7mm thick thanks to its mega quartz movement. Overall, I'd say it strikes a perfect balance. It's not too large nor too small on most wrists. Even for those with larger wrists, this watch doesn't look undersized or out of place, and it maintains a refined aesthetic. Here you can see it on my 6.75-inch wrist, and I think it works beautifully. But again, if your wrist is between 6 to 7.5 inches, I'd say, I think this watch will look great. Let's talk movement. Underneath this attractive facade lies the heart of the Addiesdive AD2030, the V831 Mega Quartz movement. A fascinating blend of quartz reliability and the aesthetic appeal of a mechanical movement's smooth sweeping action. It ticks 4 times per second, giving it that coveted glide without the high maintenance and the requirements to wind it. While some purists might prefer a traditional mechanical movement, the V831 is a practical and reliable choice, especially for anyone who values convenience and precision in everyday wear, and they want to avoid the faff of having to set a time every day or so. At a first glance, without knowing, you wouldn't even be able to tell that it's not a mechanical watch due to the sweeping second hand. Not just that, but the quartz movement enables it to be slim and compact and to be priced rather competitively. Moving on to the case of the Addiesdive AD2030, this is where we begin to see the really good attention to detail, and this is an area where Addiesdive have done a great job as well. It features a fixed polished bezel and highly polished sides with a slim curvature. All in all, it looks wonderful and it's very well finished. It also features a domed mineral crystal. Yes, unfortunately it's not sapphire, but the clarity and reflection control aren't that bad at all, and at this price point I can't really complain much that they didn't go for a sapphire crystal. I get it, they had to find ways to keep the costs low. The caseback and crown are screw down and the watch claims a water resistance of 100 meters, making it versatile and durable enough for everyday wear and even swimming. The crown is signed with the Addiesdive logo, but I have to say that the action is not very smooth. When you unscrew the crown to set the time, it feels very gritty and doesn't turn smoothly, and sometimes it's really hard to screw it back in. I don't know if it's just my model that's plagued by this issue or if it's a wider problem, but just a heads up, the crown action isn't very sturdy, it doesn't feel very durable, and I wouldn't be surprised if it fails later down the road. Moving on to the bracelet, this is also another area where they clearly had to cut some corners. They used some cheaper and lighter alloy. It's definitely not stainless steel, however, it does feel nice in hand and the edges are finished smoothly. You won't find any sharp corners. It's an oyster style bracelet, fully brassed, and I think it looks great on the watch. I prefer it this way over having a polished middle link. It would add too much blink and I don't think it would suit it. All in all, it's a great bracelet for the price, and we've seen so many watches with a much higher price tag than the Addiesdive coming with worse bracelets. Yeah, looking at you, Seiko. The clasp is sturdy, you can find the logo and the brand name engraved on the top side. It's equipped with a double push button release for added security. The button action is crisp and it features a 5-position micro adjustment, which is great to see. On the wrist, the AD2030 feels light and slim. The bracelet's design allows for a snug fit that contours smoothly around the wrist, contributing to an overall excellent wearing experience that rivals that of much more expensive watches. I have to say it is very comfortable and it doesn't pull any hair. In conclusion, the Addiesdive AD2030 is a paradigm of value. My only main niggle is the screw down crown, but who knows, it could very well just be my watch specifically, but other than that, it's a great value package. It's a testament to what affordable watches can achieve with thoughtful design and careful manufacturing. For those who are always on the lookout for exceptional deals, this watch definitely deserves your attention. It's a standout piece with a gorgeous style and it won't break the bank. Thanks for tuning in and for watching my review. You can find the official Addiesdive store link to AliExpress in the description. If this video helped you, consider giving me a like and subscribe for more in-depth watch reviews. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments, I love hearing from you. Until next time.